Hey guys, this is video log. What am I on? 3, 4? I think I'm 4. Yeah, whatever. I'll figure that out before I put the title up. I promise. Jesse here, leader of Project 9 and People 9 for whatever the heck. It is really late. I am tired. I just finished last night. I was just finished the trailer. He'll bear with me here. I'm a little tired. Got the trailer. It's a mock trailer, obviously stealing stuff from everywhere, but it turned out pretty well. I thought it was it's pretty cool. I mean, it gives us a kind of a general feel of the game, and like I don't know, it was fun. Me and friends also were working on just different stuff, refining our presentation that we're going to be launching, that we're going to be doing at week 17, I think. And that's in December, so we're about 2 months away, a little bit less than 2 months. And we did a mock / rough draft presentation today in front of the other class and some of the teachers and stuff, and I think we did well. We forgot to have our financial model, which I know I've talked with you guys about before, about the 3 steps and the really cool idea that we came up with. And so we forgot to put that in there, but we talked about it with them. It was really cool. And just redefining our presentation, the goal is to try to make it more like a keynote. Like for those of you that have watched like the Apple announcements or the Xbox One disaster. Presentation. Like trying to make it like a keynote where you have segments of people talking, and then you have interviews, and then you have gameplay. So we want to have all of that in one quick presentation, where we want to have some demo parts that have gameplay, and then we want to have our teaser trailer at the beginning, and just have like spacing of interviews and descriptions, and basically give people the idea of the game and why investors should give us money. And hopefully, it's coming along pretty good, and we got a lot of it done. It's just mostly it needs to be sorted. We recently stumbled across a program. It was my head financial officer actually that found it. It's called Rain. It's an indie engine that works in tandem with Unity, and that was probably a big breakthrough, because it's going to help us finish our demo, because it's a really easy interface for programming. It's actually like a programming system that's in English and not in some made up stupid language, which is really cool, because that means you can. It's really nice, because if you really think about it, this is the way all games should be made, where you make fundamental programs that have the programming stuff within it, and then you're able to use that, put that in your regular engine, and just tell your stuff what to do. So just make it a lot smarter, so instead of having to constantly rewrite code every single time for everything, and it's just makes it so much easier to just program stuff. Because yeah, so Rain's going to really help us finish our demo. We'll get the Velociraptor to work. We've been having a hard time getting him to move. We finally got him planted, so he's not flying around anymore. But yeah, it is working better, and I think with Rain we're going to have a nice working demo where the character's able to move around. There's going to be enemy attacks, and we'll probably get a finished demo, which is really cool. And then once we add the financial model to our presentation, refine it, make it more keynote-like, should be pretty good. Trying to think if there's anything we were able to get a teaser poster, which I'll throw up on here, as well as along with the trailer. We're looking for trying to get a voiceover for announcing the title during the trailer, getting something to actually say the name, which would be really cool. I know we've been having some major computer issues in the past few weeks that have been really just getting in the way of progress. Like Unity kept crashing and just corrupting files, which I know I talked about last time. It's just been a pain. 2 of my team members lost their computer. Well, not lost, but computers crashed out. So that's been a little bit of a hindrance. Luckily, mine's still going. Nice. Don't have any further issues. I know I had issues before with it. So thankfully that's going. And I'm trying to think of what else other news. I know on some other news, we just got Battlefield and Halo. No, sorry. Halo. Sorry, I offended about a billion fanboys out there. COD just came out. Calling COD Halo. They're not even the same league. Okay. And Assassin's Creed, of course, all three big. So it's big launches in gaming worlds. And I have a confession: I totally forgot about COD coming out. I was I was preoccupied. Got home working on this trailer, focusing on that. I looked on Reddit. I'm like, oh, COD came out. Totally forgot. Missed out on the midnight launch. I'm like, oh, whatever. I had more fun making the trailer than I probably did. Probably play the game anyways, but it is exciting. I know. I'm looking forward to going out in space and having some buildings explode and some stuff like that. Trying to cover some other news. I don't know who's heard of the ZTE Open, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna be doing a review for that later. It's a Firefox operating system. So now we have the big four. You have Windows, BlackBerry, which goes going away, and iOS and Android. And now Firefox is trying to make their own operating system, which I thought was pretty cool, and I had to give it a shot. So I'll be doing a review for that later. Hopefully, if I get time to it, and it's really cool. The phone itself, on hardware-wise, needs to be beefed up on the specs. It's only a single core, and it's not a bad phone. I'm impressed with how well it performs for that. But single core, but the operating system's pretty good. If you actually gave it all the apps that the other places have, I think it'd actually be pretty cool. Because one of the biggest things that I really like is the fact that because it's web-based, the apps instantly download. Like, how whenever you download something else, that the little the little circle spins on iOS 7, and you got the little loading bar on Android. You have to download the app, whereas this is just an instantaneous thing on. It's really cool, and it's not bad. So I'll be doing that, and trying to work on just getting a collection of all the operating systems to work on, which is cool. I think that'll help me with that. Do some reviews later. I heard about the Nokia 1320 and the 1520 coming out, which are really cool. Looking forward to getting a Windows phone. Trying to get used to them. They're phablets. So I'm interested in checking those out. So get back to the phones. Back to the game. Off that rabbit trail. I'm trying to think. Rain is going to help us finish the Raptor. We're able to get a lot of the stuff. We're working on the Keynote, and I'm thinking of actually trying to see what iOS apps I can make on my tablet, on my iPad, to see if any of those. Because I know with getting the iPod free thanks to Batteries Plus, long story. I was able to get because I know during the Apple Keynote they announced the Keynote app, iPages, and a bunch of others. Really, the expensive business ones were all free. So I got my iPod that I got afterwards, and then was able to download on my old iPad. So that's cool. So I'm hoping that might help us maybe organize the Keynote thing. I want to get it into one long presentation, kind of like you would see on a stream whenever you watch these announcements. So I'm hoping that'll be pretty cool. I'm gonna throw up the posters and the new box art, because what we did was, I don't think I just got to show you guys this yet. Got case art now, so that's pretty cool. It feels a lot more official now that we have case art. So let's see if I can get it without the glare. This is Time Collapse is a working title. I actually really like it. I think I kind of want to keep this one. There's a few others in the bin. It has our characters in the back. It has some writing and stuff. It looks nice, and it was pretty cool. The only problem is that the images that we used were too small, and the aspect ratio is meant for a case. This was all built with the designing for a case, so I'm trying to make it into a box. It just didn't work right. Whoops, no one saw that. Actually, everyone watching the video saw that. The ratios are all off, and the pixelization is an issue on the bigger ones. So I'm redesigning the box art, getting rid of the characters. We did some character changes today, mostly with talking about the establishment of getting the Velociraptor as a playable character. When I announced that during the presentation, I was like, a lot of people really like that. Like, you get the glazed looks, trying to get people's attention, and then when I announced that you get to play as a Velociraptor, I saw a few people perk up. So I definitely, when I was trying to watch people's reactions when I was talking about this game, what made them pay attention more, what did they like, what did they think was boring. So that was really good. It actually was probably better than any poll that we've given. Is that just observing the audience when I was able to give this. So that was something that was definitely cool, and that establishment of that as a character, which I think is going to be really powerful in like a dinosaurs versus robots, like horde mode type of thing, which is pretty cool. I did make the decision to change the female character just because I didn't like the way she. I don't know. Just we decided to redesign her, make her more. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, just give her a more subtle feel, as whereas like just the whole like just didn't want to go with like a stereotype, like I don't know, like over sexualized character. Just no, we were gonna make her more relatable and realistic. So I didn't like how she was like that. So she has to be. I mean, you want her to be appealing as a character, but also like relatable and realistic. So changed her up a little bit. And we established the Velociraptor as a character. Still working on getting the robot itself modeled right now. I know he's in the process of being modeled and put together. I know I have 2 working on that, so that's pretty cool. I'm eager to see what he looks like when he's put into game and how well he moves around and things like that. And to get the scripts working for him. That's been the biggest issue, is getting the scripts for these characters, because we have all the animations set up and we have the actual models for a lot of them, but it's the scripts that need to be done, and thankfully Rain hopefully is going to help us with that. So with the redesign of the female character, I scrapped some of the old concept art just because it wasn't working with us. So, and then I got the new box art that I had to redesign for the box, because it just needed to be bigger and properly set up. I just replaced it. It's a much more. I took the teaser poster and I put it up there, and it's set up a little bit. It just has the one of the dinosaurs on it, and the title. I'm gonna put that up on here too. And hopefully see what you guys like, and if you have any feedback about the posters, or if you like the also I'm gonna put some of the links to some of the new stuff on there. Tell me what you guys think, and also about Rain, if you have any experience with it, if you have any ideas. I know my programming teams would love to hear about it. So just get back to me, and I look forward to hopefully some reviews in the future on the ZTE and the hopefully the 1320 when it comes out. And I'm looking forward to, most of all, the Note 3, which I'm getting. I know is going to be awesome. I've been wanting it since it came out. It is an amazing phone. It's definitely going to be my favorite for a long, long time. And so definitely talk about, put in the comments about Rain and anything about if you had any experience with Firefox, as well as talk about how is COD and Battlefield going for you. Give me some reviews about Assassin's Creed. I have not played Assassin's Creed yet. I'm looking forward to it but I haven't. I promised to myself that I would not play Assassin's Creed until Assassin's Creed 4 until I finished the others. So I've been working through it. So it's a long series and it's so repetitive. But I love it. But I'm just don't have the time to really work through it all. But I'm wait on Assassin's Creed 4 until the rest come out. So put your comments in there. And tell me what you think of the case art and anything like that. So hope to see you guys again. I'll keep you updated, and have a good night.